Why is Pinterest? Why Pinterest this week? We're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to bust some misconceptions. Hey, if you find this valuable, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a thing. Why Pinterest and for business? Because isn't Pinterest for recipes and DIYs? You can use Pinterest, of course, for those fun things. I know I do. I know when I have a horse trailer that I've converted it into a living quarters. So I carry my horse with me. We can go places. I can camp in my horse trailer with air conditioning, microwave, all the conveniences. And I learned how to do a lot of those things to make it work for me. I put in cabinets. I made a sink and a countertop. I did all those things, and I was inspired from the things I got from Pinterest. However, Pinterest is a fantastic place for business, and it may shock you if you hadn't heard that before, but so why Pinterest? One thing, Pinterest is a very highly visual platform. Now tell me, are you a visual learner? Does it help to see the visual aspect of it? So for me, I'm kind of a mixture. Like I want to show me, but I also want it written down to refer later. Like I need to take my notes. I need to refer to my notes later because then I can connect the visual and the yes and hands-on. Yes, me too. Once you get into action, then you find out what's working and what's not, and then you can adjust. So yes, but the visual is what attracts us. That's why Pinterest is so popular. It has that visual appeal. Like me, I'm social media marketing. You know, what's visual about that? And that's which surprise you. There's a lot of things you can create, graphics. So visual appeal, that's one thing that we go to Pinterest for. The thing about when you are pinning in Pinterest for your business, and we're going to talk about some different businesses. I'm even going to show you an example. So stay tuned of how to search for what people are searching for in your niche. What you think people are looking for in, or what you know people are looking for in the other social media platforms. Pinterest may not be the same way. So it's kind of fun to discover that. And we're going to dive into that a little bit today. So one thing to remember about Pinterest, it's a long-term game. And so this is not like you create a post and people and get a call to action and take action, right? Maybe some people raise their hands. Well, that's immediate, right? I can give them the link, they can register, we're done. But with Pinterest, it may take longer. It may take up to 90 days before anyone responds or you start seeing any traction. Now that can be hard, but why it's worth it is because after that 90 days and you get that momentum going, then you post the pins, and then we'll talk about the two kinds of pins, but you can post the pins, you can drop your link in them, and that's okay. Pinterest wants you to do it. Drop your link, and that serves you. You've got these posts that you're pinning, and it's lasting over time. I mean, isn't that a great, think about your social media now, like the different platforms. And I love them. Don't get me wrong. They're a great tool for business. But it's there, once you post it, it's going to be within 24, 48, depending on the platform. Sometimes it's several days, depending on what platform, the lifespan of it is gone. But there's a lot of people coming to Pinterest. They're just on Pinterest. And so if you have, and it's almost like an untapped resource for business. So you can make an educated decision. Is this right for you and your business? So one thing about the pins, they can resurface and gain traction months or even years. There are people that years ago, they posted a pin and they're creating the incomes coming in. So just know that when you go into Pinterest, it's not going to be a fast return most of the time. What is the other benefit to Pinterest is this a search engine optimization. You get people go in searching. So you're not having to do anything to create, there's just some strategies that you put into place that once they're in place, your audience will be looking for you, right? You're not having to get out there and attract them, so to speak, like we do on the other platforms. It's more about they're coming to you. So all you have to do is put in the right keywords, using the right relevant keywords that will attract a steady stream of organic traffic. So it's wonderful. There's two types of pins. There's the idea pins, and those are basically just like a reel or short form video. And then you have board pins, and they can be video, but they're more usually you see the static graphics. So what happens is these pins, these static pins, the board pins, they usually can go to like a blog post if you have a blog. If you don't have a blog, that's fine. I don't have a blog. And so what I have it go to is usually where I'm wanting to drive traffic. My Facebook group, Social Media Marketing Made Simple and Fun. I may drive it to a freebie that they can opt into. You can even be affiliate marketing opportunities are fantastic with Pinterest. I have a couple of companies that I'm with that I can drop my affiliate link, or if I'm a distributor, if you're network marketing, you can drop that product. I groom dogs. Also, I have a dog grooming business, but I also am aligned with a company that sells pet food and pet products, like things to calm dogs. If your dog's nervous or scared, here's something to help them be calm, right? If your dog has got a lot of gas, here's something to help them. So you could just create a graphic, put a link to that. If you're an Amazon affiliate, same thing. You create a graphic about your favorite purse, right? And then you put the link to that purse and you get a little income from that. So those are just some ideas of what you can use Pinterest for. So I'm going to share my screen of businesses of people that I work with that actually have those businesses. And so I feel like I'm fairly new at Pinterest. So I thought it would be great to bring y'all along with me. I have been learning through Kim Ward, who is, in my opinion, the Pinterest queen. She has mentored me on this, but she has a Pinterest Academy that when you go through, you get all the steps. So I've been working through that. And then I tweaked it a little bit. Like I had it set up and then I'm like, So here's my account. So what I'm going to share with you is the analytics. Okay. So I've done some reels, but let me see if you can see the static. Here we go. Here's my boards. And so here is some of my my farm animal care. So these are just static pins. Now that's a reel. But if you look at this, like this is something I would use on the farm. So I have a board where I share farm resources. I go camping a lot with my horse, so I share resources there. Anything that I have an affiliate opportunity for that I will share that I use, that I love. Here is some of the animal products for pets, right? Here's some shampoo that I swear by. I use this in my grooming salon. So I was offering it, and there's a link. So when you click this right here, Amazon link. And so it's just people could be searching for this, right? Here is a probiotic for horses. This I swear by when I'm traveling with my horse or anytime. Immune support when I'm traveling with her for sure. And so these are just frankincense for dogs, right? I have essential oils that I can offer. So you don't have to be in a lot of businesses for this. You can just have an Amazon account. All right, let's look at the products, a solution that people might be looking for. Let's look at the diet industry. I want a diet meal plan. Okay, let's just see how many people and when. This is what I wanted to show you, because this is what if you decide to try out Pinterest, I want you to see this is a planning ahead platform. So here is the interest over time. And so if you'll see in October, and I want you to think about the sales seasons. And so you have a season of things happening. And if you think about this in your company, you'll start seeing a pattern. So in the weight loss industry, which people would start looking for diets, people are looking pretty consistently, right? That's something people are always interested in. They always want to know. So it's pretty steady in this area right before the new year. And then it peaks. And so if you look at this quarter, October, September to October to December, you see a pattern, right? And then January is a new season. People are wanting to lose weight. You can't start on January and start promoting your diet program, right? You have to think ahead, right? So with Pinterest, it needs to be at least 2 or 3 months ahead. And so right now would be the time to start posting things about your diet plans, your solutions. And then but in January, people are kind of falling off that. So instead of like quick weight loss type solution, how to maintain, like here we go, maybe different meal plans, low carb meal plan. Let's compare that. Maybe a 1,500 calorie meal plan. Do you see down here where they give you other related trends? You can play around with, and I did this when I was picking my title on my board. I come through here, so let's click on 1,500 calorie meal plan. Now, what I like to do is I like to get rid of this because it seems it gives I get to see a better visual. And so you see it's similar. Like the meal plans, all of these have that same season. And so that would be good information to know. Okay, so let's talk about achy joints. All right, let's search people that are, now I want you to put your mind, get your head in the place of the person searching, not from your aspect of the person selling. I want you to get in that person. Okay, if I have achy joints, what am I looking for? I'm probably going to say like achy solution for achy joints, right? That's might be what I point in. So let's do achy, and a lot of, maybe you know what, achy, painful joints. Let's see that. See, achy just wasn't a word that people are looking for. Okay, we're just going to look at joints because you see the options here don't really give painful joints as an option. So let's go to joints. And this is a rolling trick. That's a different kind of joint. I love it. 4x4 wood crafts, 4x4 wood crafts. Oh my goodness, that's fun. So here's anatomy and back pain relief. Joint pain. I love that. Yeah, that'd probably be, let's do that. Let's do sore muscles. That was first. Love it. Oh, I want to go back there. I want to show what shows up. So here we go. Sore muscle relief, sore throat. Isn't that funny? Vintage muscle man. What would that? I don't even know, but that's fun. Okay, sore. So let's go sore muscle relief. All right, and then we're going to get rid of joints. And look at this. It gives you some really good. And you notice, when do we get the worst joint pain is in the cold weather, right? And so you look down here in the summer months, it just kind of dips way down here. I also want to point out another thing. I want to point out that there's the ebb and flow. Look at these dips and dives, ups and downs. So if you are posting, and I keep saying posting, but when you're pinning, keep in mind, you have views that go down and then they will come back up. So just sit and let it work its magic. CBD cream that would help with that. I mean, and this is the time to start talking about it, right? Start pinning about it. So you're gonna definitely want to see Kim's coming on the 24th, and she is going to be bringing the good stuff. So definitely. And if you want to dive into that sooner, let me know because I can hook you up. She has a great resource for that. All right. So let's go. Someone else said, okay, let's try just joint pain and see if that comes up. I don't know. Joint pain. Yeah, it just goes into more options. So that's helpful. Hip pain causes, lower back pain relief, stretches for lower back pain. See, that's a great thing. If you have a solution. So let's say you have a CBD cream and it's great for joint pain. You can pin about joint pain, but you can also pin things like stretches for lower back pain, pin things that bring attract the people looking, right? So if you've got pains, and you probably could take a painkiller, but you don't want to take a painkiller. You're looking for some solutions, and you would look for stretches for lower back pain would attract you, right? Remember, get your mind into be the person looking. So I would definitely be attracted to stretches for lower back pain. Yeah, I want to know what that is, because if I don't have to take pain meds. So once I click on stretches for lower back pain, right? And look how high this is consistently something someone's looking for. So if you create a post saying pin, and it's, maybe there's different ones in Canva you can create, but you can give a couple of tips of stretches for back pain. And when they click it, your link there is for this CBD oil, right? A lot of people wanted to look for solutions and that are maybe more natural. And if that's your audience, if you're looking for that, that's your audience, then here's some things, some keywords to use: lower back pain relief stretches, lower back pain, low back stretches for pain. And then you can play with these and see which one, just the wording. Right now, what we're looking for the words to use. So you're wanting to pick the trending words, because next week we're going to talk about how to use those trending words. So make sure you check in next week. If you found this valuable, if it was helpful, make sure to give a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you won't miss anything. And also check out the resources below.